Hi, my name is Rhonda King, and I'd like to demonstrate some exercises for keeping your abdominals nice and strong. These are especially made for my clients, so if you're not a client of mine, please see your doctor before attempting any of these exercises. One of the most important things that you can do for your abdominals is use them all the time. So having proper posture. So what I'd like you to do is, standing nice and tall, I would like you to hold your stomach muscles nice and tight. Now I don't mean and stop breathing. I want you to be able to talk, but hold your muscles nice and tight in the abdominals. And then I want you to pretend that there's a string going from your sternum up to the ceiling, and it's lifting your sternum. So I want you to hold your abdominals tight and lift your sternum up. And please practice this all day long. Set little timers so that you can be reminded to hold your stomach in and lift your sternum up. Especially if you're a commuter sitting in your car, it's important to maintain proper posture. So now I'm going to show you some basic abdominal exercises. So the first one I'd like to demonstrate is going to be on the mat. The first exercise I'm going to demonstrate is called the plank. So you can start on your elbows, and basically you want to hold your body stiff and firm like a plank. I'll demonstrate. Now, when that becomes easy and you can hold it for a minute or 2 minutes, then I want you to move up onto your hands, like this. Now, when that becomes easy, I want you to make it a little more difficult by lifting a foot. Now, when that becomes easy, you can turn it into an aerobic exercise by bringing one knee to the opposite elbow. Now we also want to do the obliques, so you can turn onto your side and hold. And then of course always do the opposite side. The first exercise I'd like to demonstrate is simply called a pelvic tilt. So lying on your back with your knees up in the air, what I want you to do is tilt your pelvis up, pushing your back in the umbilical area or belly button area into the ground. So that is the exercise. And then for the rest of the exercises, what I want you to do is hold that pelvic tilt. So while you're holding the pelvic tilt, what I want you to do is a crunch. So putting your arms behind your head, but not wrenching the neck. I want you to just lift your head up towards the ceiling or the sky. Now you can bring your body up and hold. Come back down, and then in order to exercise the obliques, another muscle in your abdomen, you can come up and reach for your ankle, or you can come up, bring your arm up, come and lift towards the sky. If you wanted to make that a little bit harder, you could cross one knee over and simply bring your shoulder towards your knee. Now as you progress and those become easy, you can just vary it a little bit. So for instance, you could try crunching and bringing your legs out, or bringing your elbow to the opposite knee. Another exercise that's one of my favorites once you become stronger is you can just lean back, bring your legs up, and hold. Or to introduce the obliques, you can move from side to side. When that becomes easy, you can put a weight in your hand and do the same thing. And those are some of my favorite abdominal exercises. So it's very important that we work not just our abdominals, but also our back muscles. So I'm going to show you one of my favorite exercises for the back. So for this exercise, you're going to be lying face down. And what's very important is I'm going to ask you to hold your abdominals tight. But what I want you to remember is to not contract your glute muscles. If you contract your glute muscles, you're going to be using those muscles instead of the back. So let's try it. So lying down on your stomach, you can leave your hands at your sides. So as I mentioned, and I want you to keep your neck in line. Your neck in line with your spine. Don't twist like I'm doing. So holding the stomach in, but leaving the glutes relaxed. I want you to lift your shoulders up off the ground and hold. Now as that becomes easy, then you can move your arms up out to the side. Suck your stomach in, leaving your glutes relaxed, and lift up off the ground. And hold. Now when that becomes easy, you can bring your arms straight up. Suck your stomach in, leaving your glutes relaxed, and lift up and hold. And that's it.